I was carried down gently. He's crying. I was carried down gently in a cradle of light, placed into a soft bed of wildflowers.
Ryan Gosling built his career on Control, but then he showed up on Saturday Night Live, and that Control didn't stand a chance.
Hi, I'm Ryan Gosling, and I'm hosting SNL this week with musical guest Leon Bridges.
You know, they say every time a Ryan Gosling hosts SNL, an angel gets its wings.
That's so sweet, man.
It's a thing.
I ain't never heard that saying before.
Hey, thanks a lot, Leon. Very cool. Thanks for backing me up.
Ryan had spent years proving he was one of Hollywood's most serious actors, but none of that was about to help him once the cameras started rolling at Studio 8H, because in the very next sketch, he'd meet someone who would completely destroy his ability to keep a straight face.
My slacks landed in a frickin' pine tree 30 feet away. So I had to just chill up there with my damn coot and prune shoe hanging till the place opened up.
At first, Ryan looked like he had everything under control, but as Kate McKinnon kept adding more and more ridiculous details, you could literally see him fighting for his life.
Man, you got screwed.
Oh, you think, Todd?
Well, we'd like to take you guys for physical examination.
Ryan himself had a completely different explanation for why he couldn't stop laughing, and according to him, there was simply no escaping Kate McKinnon's magic.
I mean, one of the great SNL sketches of the last 10 years with Kate McKinnon. Here's Cecily Strong, close encounter.
I think that was true.
We were talking backstage, you know, the thing about SNL, you make it look easy, and it's not. And that show is so hard from Monday to
Because you
Saturday.
don't sleep for a week.
Yep.
And then you're just delirious.
Yeah.
And then Wally tells you what to say, and Donna gets you dressed and tells you where to stand.
Did you, though, before this one started, did you know on Wednesday, like, oh, this is going to be a winner, or was this surprising?
Well, I got to see Kate do a little bit of it at the table.
Yeah,
So
that gives you a
I
good sense
knew
of it.
what was coming at me.
Right.
Most people would have learned their lesson and hoped never to end up in another sketch with her again. Ryan, on the other hand, came back 2 years later and somehow walked straight into an even bigger disaster.
Help me out, Todd. Stand up. 1 second. Yeah, turn around. Thanks. So these guys don't have butts, regular butts. I don't think they've ever seen a crack. So my theory is, right, they thought I had like broken into 2 pieces and they were trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Gosh, they were trying.
At this point, it felt like Ryan and Kate had created their own little tradition of making each other lose control. But before aliens took over the episode again, Ryan kicked things off with one of the strangest opening monologues SNL had ever seen.
I haven't felt this excited since I saved jazz. You guys know I saved jazz, right? I mean, I did this movie La La Land, and then everyone was saying that I saved jazz, and I guess it was dying, and I saved it.
Now, if you thought arguing over who saved jazz was weird enough, just wait until you hear what Ryan became obsessed with next. Because one tiny design choice in one of the biggest movies ever made sent him into a full-blown emotional spiral, and the internet absolutely loved every second of it.
They fixed it.
It looks similar.
And believe it or not, one of Hollywood's biggest directors ended up responding to Ryan's hilarious obsession in a way nobody expected.
What did you make of that Ryan Gosling Saturday Night Live papyrus?
It's haunted me. Not really.
Quick break for a second. If you're enjoying these moments so far, hit that subscribe button because we've got plenty more stories like this coming your way. One small comedy performance that most viewers probably forgot about would end up leading to one of the biggest movie roles of his career, and it all started with a Weekend Update appearance that seemed completely harmless at the time.
Aye, Captain Blackout reporting for booty. Member of the Soho Ho, that's Soho House. You gotta be a member to get in. Now, nothing gets your member in like a scloozy clue.
A scloozy clue?
But that turned out to be just the warm-up, because waiting backstage was someone who had already defeated Ryan twice before, and she wasn't about to let his big return end without making him crack all over again.
Has whipped the Greys into a frenzy. They got him stood up like, well, Todd, you mind? So they're taking turns checking under the hood. They're like mechanics.
right?
By this point, nobody was watching to see if Ryan would make it through the sketch. They were watching to see exactly what would finally break him, and Kate McKinnon clearly knew she had the upper hand. So instead of dialing things back, she somehow managed to make the whole situation even more ridiculous.
And just in case you're wondering, I did not become aroused. Anytime I felt like I might, I just looked at Colleen here and they're going to take care of it for me, you know?
That tracks. I've killed more chubbies than diabetes.
5 years is a long time for any sketch to stay hidden. So what made the writers finally say, yep, this is the moment? Well, it wasn't just Ryan showing up, it was what happened when the full costumes and makeup finally came out, and the reactions were instant.
Yes, right here.
You put them right next to each other. Look, they even sitting like they do on the show. You two really don't know that you look like Beavis and Butthead.
I've heard rumblings that I look like someone from TV, but it's just, maybe it's this Beavis person, I don't know. I don't watch much television. I have an incredibly busy life.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, everyone thought they'd get used to the costumes after seeing them once, but that's not how it worked at all. In fact, one cast member spent the entire afternoon trying to prepare, only to completely fall apart once the cameras went live.
Sir, could you kindly move seats? Can you move?
But once the live cameras came back on, things got a lot less controlled, because the next sketch gave us another early glimpse of the Ryan Gosling fans would come to know, the one trying his best not to laugh.
Baby. Yeah, you mean Santa, baby. I love you so much. Okay, here we go.
David?
But one underrated sketch from that same night proves something people often forget. Sometimes Ryan was at his funniest when he never cracked a smile at all.
Got a little cream here on my finger.
Oh, that's okay. I can take care of that, Mr. Dilham.
Morgan!
No, please!
Morgan! 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 Stop it! I'm calling your mom!
Looking back, that first episode was basically a preview of everything Ryan would become on SNL. But when he returned 2 years later, the writers had much bigger ideas waiting for him, and one fake commercial about a pair of jeans managed to become one of the funniest sketches of the entire night.
Let's talk pockets. Pockets sold separately.
You getting this yet? The jeans are woke.
Whoa!
Do they come in men's and women's?
Nah.
Do they come in person?
Ryan Gosling never mastered the art of keeping a straight face on Saturday Night Live. Eventually, SNL realized he didn't need to. Watching him lose control was the performance. And if you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next video.